Hello DIYers. I bet you're wondering what's old Bezo going to do next? Well, follow me up the ladder and you'll see. Right, we're up on the scaffolding and what we've got here is a fairly decent sized chimney stack, and the render on here, this pebble dashed up, is all cracked and it's blown off the brickwork. So what we plan to do is chisel this stuff off. This is actually Derby Spar, this finish. We're going to chisel this lot off and re-render it. That's what we're going to attempt to do in our DIY way. No rehearsals, you'll just see the mistakes and all. This stuff's coming off quite well. Obviously I've had to bring a step ladder up here. The fridge was too heavy to pull up onto the scaffolding to stand on, so I've brought the trusty old step ladder up. And this render has been on here 85 years or something in that region. It's coming away quite well. Right guys, there you are. You can see the old scratch coat from 80 odd years ago, and then this top coat. You can actually see a little scratch in that in the scratch coat. That's about just under ½ an inch thick, I guess, so like 10 to 12 mil thick scratch coat. And this top coat, that's also about 10 to 12 mil, I would say, maximum. As you can see, these bricks are totally shot. I believe this comes from where it's been bodged up. As you can see, some very stiff sand and cement mortar has been applied to these soft bricks, and when that has shrunken and cracked, it's actually pulled the front off the bricks. So we've got much more work than we thought, and we're going to actually take the chimney pot off, the flaunching, and I think we're going to have to replace this top 5 courses of bricks. Not something I wanted to get involved in really, but I don't think there's much option at the moment, so that's what we're going to do now. This is a big old chimney. chimney, 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 la na 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 na, clever as me. As everybody knows, modern bricks are a different size to these old style imperial size bricks. So I went off down the road and got a load of second-hand bricks. These are actually facing bricks, but the price was right. However, when I came to actually apply them to the chimney, these old bricks are actually a different size to the other old bricks, and that meant we had to cut some. So we've got a cut brick, a whole brick, a whole brick, a cut brick, etc. So what I've done is, I know the size of my chimney stack. To give myself a chance as a DIYer, I've sort of laid out my bricks for the courses, so that when I actually get up on the stack, I can lay them approximately in the right place without totally confusing myself even further. But you know, that's the fun of doing it yourself. So there we are. All we need now is some mullock up here, and we can attempt to lay these 4 courses of bricks. Quite a simple operation. Okay guys, I'm cheating a little bit. I'm doing a section at a time with the pedal dashing because it is a bit hot and I don't want this stuff going off before I can get to the bottom. Right guys, it's about 9:30 at night. I've done the dashing. I thought the camera was turned on, but it wasn't, so save you from further punishment there. Done that by hand without one of those special little buckets. Seems strange that most of the gear seems to be on the deck. Anyway, there we are. I think we'll call that done for tonight and come back in the morning and just see see what it looks like. Now the mixes we used, the Brickwork, we used 611, so 6 building sand, 1 cement and 1 lime. For the scratch coat we used 5:1. I think there was approximately 3 of rendering sand, 2 building sand and 1 cement. We used some Feb mix or similar product to help that go on the wall. There's no waterproofer. And for the top, the render coat, I think we used something like 7:1, 7 rendering sand, 1 cement, with this free throw additive in it which contains waterproofer, so that's what we used on the top coat. guys, just a quick roundup of what we've done as we come to the end of the job. This is probably one of the most difficult DIY jobs I've undertaken, mainly because you're working off scaffolding and you're working off a plank on your scaffolding. Everything you need up here, your mortar, your rendering, your pebble dashing, that's got to be dragged up here on this on a rope. I'm not the skinniest guy around, but that is pretty heavy going. You've got to get all your gear up here before you can even begin to do what is the real work. You're not going to do this off a ladder, you're not going to do it off a tower, so you need to get some scaffolding. These chimneys are massive when you get up here. You've seen how big the chimney pots are, that nearly crease me getting those back into place. Other point is, there's no sensible suggestions out there what your mixes should be. Some people say the scratch coat has waterproofer in it, some people say the top coat has lime in it, some people say 5:1, 6:1, some people say put additive in it, free flow or whatever. So there's no sensible help out there. There's a lot of cribbing from the 30-year guys who seem to want to come home from work and then watch YouTube videos of the same thing they've been doing all day. But good luck to those guys. Some of you have been a little bit helpful. Roger, of course, always helpful and very interesting. So I would say this is not a job for the faint-hearted total beginner. You need to know something about what you're doing. I mean, I have no idea if I've done it right. I've done my best, and that's the whole point of do-it-yourselfing. But it'll be a while before I take on doing another chimney stack, I can assure you. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, please, and you'll see what other next madness we get up to there. Cheers.